Welcome to the other side of the pillow.
Why are we at the other side of the pillow?
Because we're just that cool.
Roll the intro.
Welcome back to episode 19 of season 2 of The Other Side of the Pillow. My name is Chris.
Hey guys, it's Rachel.
I'm Daniel.
Thank you guys so much for watching or listening. It's been another week since we've last recorded. How are you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Anything going on in your guys' lives?
I got another laser.
You got a yes. Yes, you did.
And we
about
approve
another.
of these lasers. They're very
Pretty
fun.
good.
They're really
This is
cool.
Top
These are-
10 purchases right here.
They're really cool.
Great purchases. Worth every.
Oh, I started work. That fucking sucks.
Daniel's back.
Welcome
Starts
to
the
hell.
grind.
For real, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come in there like, all right, here's all the Corona training. I'm like, shit.
I've yet to have to go back to work. Thank God my job has not officially opened up yet. But rumors have that it might be coming back soon. So we'll see. But still, I am.
If they do, I'll
furloughed
try to
and
work with you.
unemployed. That would be cool.
That'd be cool.
That'd be pretty rad, dude.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, anything else going on?
No.
All right, Rach. How about yourself?
No, nothing
No,
really.
just
Done
you've
that
been
all?
on the,
Just
you've been working
working.
it.
I mean,
How's
you're
life
looking for a
working?
car.
Yeah, I'm looking for a car right now.
Yeah,
She's
well,
leaving.
My old
Maybe.
car. My car is getting old, and I'm looking for a new car. I mean, need a new
How-
old reliable.
How much
Just
have you
Not
had,
as
Walter?
old. I have an old reliable right now. I just need an old
New
reliable.
old
I need a
reliable.
newer old reliable.
Yeah, Walter.
So we're
Walter got it.
still
Walter
in the
Mitty.
hunt. So I don't know. Maybe this time next week, maybe I'll have a new whip. We'll see.
Yeah.
That'll be
It'll
cool.
be named Roy.
What?
If you get the joke.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I know. You probably over your head.
Probably.
All right. And for myself, honestly,
yeah,
this
what about
week has
you?
been just whatever. I'm stoked that gyms are open. I've been going to the gym pretty much
Yeah.
every day, but that's it. About.
That's it.
I don't really do anything else because I'm not working. And I
Yeah,
don't have
there's not
anything
really
going
much to
on.
do.
How nice.
So there's not much for me to do when I'm not working. I try not to go out very much. So
Should
just
get a
hang
Switch.
out. Yeah, Daniel wants me to get a Switch. Daniel got one. It's a great purchase.
Great. Top
Yeah,
10 purchases
Top
right there.
10 purchases.
Well,
That's
you
what he
did
says.
you did something really nice for me the other day, Chris.
Oh yeah. I have a lot of free
Yeah.
time, so I
You
got.
stopped
I
by
got,
my work and gave me a coffee.
Oh, yeah, you told me that.
Now he's up until 4 a.m.
Yeah, that was my plan the whole
Oh,
time.
it was so good though. The ice cubes were like coffee.
They were coffee. They were coffee ice cubes. So when it melts, your coffee didn't get ice. You didn't get watered down. It turned into more coffee.
It's genius and
So it was-
dangerous.
It was fantastic, and I had a horchata coffee. It's freaking awesome.
That's really good.
It's freaking amazing. So shout out. I think it was
Shout out to you.
Coffeeholic. I
Coffeeholic.
think that's what they're called. Shout out to them.
Good coffee.
Great coffee. So I was listening to something. It might have been a YouTube video. It might have been
Other farewell.
podcast. But the question came up where it was like, if you could turn any movie with the same cast into a porno, what movie would you pick? And like, that was like such a bizarre, random question. I was like, I gotta ask you guys this question because we have some random questions on this podcast all the time. So I was like, guys, what movie with the same cast would you turn into a porno?
Chris, start us off here.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm starting
please
us
help
up.
us
Yeah,
out.
your
Please
question, I
help
feel
us
like you
out
had
here.
the most time to think
You're the one
about it.
asking the question. You're probably one who's thought about it the most. So
Oh God, I actually.
Oh,
never. Did not have
Hustlers.
one.
You ever
Hustlers.
seen Hustlers?
I have not seen Hustlers.
That's the one with J Lo, right?
Yeah.
You know.
I don't know what other cast to pick.
I know,
Like,
right?
it's hard to pick a cast.
Cardi B, Lily Reinhardt.
I mean, like Magic Mike is practically already there. So
So might as well just put it over.
Stripper
the
movies
edge.
right here. There's a reason.
Yeah,
Donna,
y'all
Donna
right.
Glover's in one of those too. So
What happened?
Donna Glover.
I see it really. Which
Is
one
it
is he on?
Magic Mike, I think.
Oh. I was gonna say because I don't think he was in.
Shoot, I'm gonna say fuck it. The Avengers.
The Avengers.
The Avengers.
Because like I want Hulk to fuck.
I want Hulk to be
someone.
normal Hulk, and I want him to turn into the Hulk
You
inside
know what'd be
of someone.
funny? No, I would.
You want to rip someone open with your dick? Like,
With my dick?
oh,
No.
with the Hulk stick.
A Star Wars porno.
Oh, it's
Well,
That
written
would
in the
be
stars.
funny
I mean-
because I think I've seen it being tried so
Which
many
one, though?
times.
Oh, of course.
Which
Well,
one?
I don't know.
though?
I haven't seen any of them.
Golden bikini.
Oh, so episode what? 6,
Sure.
5,
Sure.
6, 5. Fuck, I'm a bad Star Wars fan
I'm also
right now. I'm
bad.
sorry.
I think
guys.
it's
6.
6. I think it's 6.
I'm gonna go with 6.
'Cause that's after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Han gets captured in 5. Sorry, spoilers. 6.
Sorry, spoilers for a movie that came out before we were born.
All right. Yeah, just wanted to ask that random little tidbit. So, Kyle,
That
off
scene
camera
from
right now, our
Deadpool.
camera guy, brought to our attention that Mr. Beast, well-known YouTuber, has a lot of challenges. Last to do something, last to, I don't know, whatever.
Fun
Came out with a
challenges.
challenge that is coming out next Tuesday at 12 a.m. It's an app that you put your finger on, and it's the last one to let their finger off wins either 99 cents to $25,000.
Midnight Pacific. Standard
Midnight.
Time?
I don't know what. It might be.
PST.
It might be PST.
I gotta be honest with you, I don't think that's right. I think that's the wrong time.
Well, whatever time it is, we're not vouching for the time, but he is having a contest around next week. There's an app, and I'm saying on podcast right now, one of us is gonna win this. All four
I
of
will
us
try
are-
my darn hardest.
All 4 of us are gonna try our fucking hardest to win this competition right now, and
I'm
we're
gonna
gonna bring
be
it
honest.
home.
It's probably not gonna be me.
You know.
I'll probably get distracted.
That's
got
that's what
ADD.
I'm saying. I'm like honestly.
You know
I'll
what?
give
We're
it 10
gonna
minutes.
try though, guys. We're really gonna fucking try. That's all that matters is that we're gonna give it a fucking hardest try
Yeah,
We're
you'll
gonna
get
try
a
to bring it home.
participation trophy.
for the podcast, so that way Mr. Beast can shout our podcast out.
That'd be cool.
So I was actually trying to do it this entire time, and out of nowhere, for no reason, it just was like, you're not holding anymore, and kicked me out.
Really?
Oh, so you
All
gotta
right,
be paying
Mr.
attention.
Beast, your app doesn't seem to be working.
Nah, you gotta like pay attention.
You
to
can't
it.
jit me out of that 20. It won't be 25, but like $24,000.
Whatever it is. Whatever it is, Mr. Beast, we're coming for your challenge. The other side of the pillow is gonna be winning this challenge.
That would be cool.
That's what's up.
That's
calling,
what's up.
I'm calling it right now. And this is another question that I had. I brought it up to both of you guys individually. You both said you needed time to think about this question, and it has been a long time since I have asked both of you guys this question. So I want to know your answers now,
I think
because
a day.
traditionally in Major League Baseball, when a player is coming up to bat in their home stadium, they get a walk-up song.
You asked me this yesterday.
Yeah, it's a good amount of time.
The Joker.
You just made it seem like it was
That
so
would be
long
your
ago.
that would be your song.
It's a nice song. Plus, I don't really play baseball. I don't really know what I.
It could be any
I don't know what
song.
my walk-up song would be.
That's what I'm saying. That's
So The
why I
Joker.
asked you.
That's why I like it.
That's what's up. Rach, what would yours be?
My walk up song would be "Don't Stop Me Now."
Ooh.
Journey.
Don't stop me, man.
I think that'd be a
You mean
fun
Don't Stop
one.
Believing?
Don't,
Don't
stop,
Stop-
me now.
Don't
oh wait,
Stop Me Now
that's
is a
Journey.
Queen song.
Wait,
Don't
LOL Queen.
Stop me now.
How did I?
I'm having
Yeah,
such a
Queen.
good time.
Why did I say Journey?
Having
Queen.
a ball.
Yeah. Don't stop me.
How about you,
I
Kyle?
think that'd be fun.
You are a baseball fan. This question might have crossed your mind.
All right, so off top, if there was no rules, like it didn't have to be family friendly, I would start Vice City. Kendrick Lamar, the poet, says, "Big money, big booty bitches, man, that shit gonna be the death of me. Death of me." And but like that song would get me hyped. I'd hit dingers every single time.
That's
That's the way
great.
it's done.
That's great. And what's the monetized song off top? Well, like, you know, I don't think they're gonna allow that in the stadium.
Oh, the safe for work one?
Yeah.
Ask me. I'll pop back in like 10 minutes.
All right. And for mine, I've had this one in my head for a while, and it is "Your Love" by The Outfield. That song is incredible, and it gets me so excited to play some baseball.
Is it
Don't know
like
why.
baseball music?
It's something about it. Something about it. Actually, there's a story behind it. There's a player that used to play on the Angels back when I was probably like 15, 16 years old. I used to go to games all the time with my dad and my brother, and like I always liked this song because like my mom would play it and it would like come on the radio. So like this player came up. His name was Grant Green. He was like this utility player. He was like a nobody, but he had "Your Love" as his walk-up song. So like I always remember in my head Grant Green because he has the exact song that I always wanted as my walk-up song. So it's like kind of cool that we had that connection. And I'm always gonna remember this random player that played like 3 years in the big leagues, didn't do anything, and then now is just retired. So
When did you know that was gonna be your walk-up song?
I didn't know. It was always a cool song.
But there had to be at one point where you're just like, yeah, if I ever made it big leagues and I had a walk-up song, it would be this.
Shoot, wow, probably when I was like in AAA or something, when I thought I could still. I think I was like 12. Something like that around that age. Yeah. So I'll put some thought there. It used to be that or Ignition by R. Kelly, but now we don't. Yeah. No, it's not. Now it's Your Love by the Outfield.
I have a song.
Mama,
kinda
roll
let
in
me
that
hear it.
body.
It's Good Life by Kanye West.
It's a good one.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. Alrighty. Daniel, take
Got
this next
money.
question away, man. Because this is all you.
Oh yeah, please explain.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Whew. I somehow opened up a different note. I thought I deleted what we had written down.
That would suck.
And I was just trying to like not let anyone know. Okay. All right, I got this. All right, Chris, I'll start with you again since that's where I started.
Alright.
Let's say you could trade lives with yourself from a different dimension where you won the lottery, but the only way for you to do it is to either kill that person or that self in that dimension or somehow get them in here.
Okay.
How would you be feeling leaving everyone that you know? Like, it's the same people, like, indistinguishable, but, like, you know that they're different. They're like, oh, this is weird.
I know it's not my exact
Yeah.
universe. Okay, I'm going to break it down like I broke it down when you first asked me this. So, I know myself. And I know myself to be kind of not a selfish person, but I want what's, like, best for me when it's not hurting other people.
Yeah.
So I'm
Makes
going to
sense.
want the more money for myself.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, me here is going to want to go and get that life. And over there, I'm going to be like, why are you leaving? So there's going to be a conflict. So I know that one of us isn't going to resolve and come back to this dimension. It's
Unless you
one,
can either, like...
There's no I know in my head I'm not convincing.
You don't have to convince him.
There's no way I could get him to do it.
Okay.
I
And
know
you
it's
can
gonna
knock him
come
out
down.
and, like,
At that point, I think I'm going for the kill.
going for the kill.
If I'm going for the kill.
Nice.
So if I'm going for the kill. The question is if I'm okay leaving this whole place without a Chris. That's an interesting thing to think about. Am I selfish enough to like want the money and to leave all you guys? I'm gonna go with no. I don't think I would.
I was gonna say I couldn't. I'd be like,
I think I would stay. in this
everyone else
dimension.
in that dimension, I'd just be like, you're the same, but you're not the same. Like,
I know, right?
I'd be like,
Yeah.
who are you? And they're like, dude, what the fuck? Like, it's literally the same person, but I'd be like, it'd be as if like I showed up tomorrow and just started like, who the fuck are you?
What the fuck?
You're like, what?
That's funny. It's like when you showed up with a different haircut. Like I questioned it
Oh.
at first, but it was like, I was like, you could be a completely different Daniel. Just like different dimension.
What if that's what it is? What if like, what if nobody gets haircuts? What if they just swap? I'm kidding.
That would be wild. All right,
That
Rach.
would be really weird.
Rach, you
It's
in
like
this.
Legos.
You in this situation.
Okay, I thought this question was a lot simpler, so I didn't really understand half of that. All I thought you were getting at was if you went to a different dimension. That's all I thought that question was that you were asking earlier. I didn't know that
No,
it
you
was
have-
that deep.
You have an opportunity to go to a different dimension and either kill or swap with that dimension that has won the lottery. It's the exact same life. It's just that one has won the lottery and this one hasn't. You can either try to convince that one to come to your life and switch, or you could fight and kill that one and go in their dimension and keep it. But this dimension would not have a Rachel anymore.
Wait, so are you asking one question or two questions?
I'm
I guess
asking-
kind of too.
That's what
I
I'm
guess.
saying.
I'm asking, would you do it? And if you would you kill or try to convince your other
But
one
it's
to come?
exactly the same.
It's the
it's
same,
just-
except you've won the lottery over in that
It's
dimension.
just in that one. I've won the lottery.
So everyone's gonna be the same until you win the lottery.
Let's just say you're
But, like,
rich
it's-
in that one. Like, same thing, same everything. You haven't left to Hawaii yet. You're just...
No, I
Sitting
would
right here, just
no, that'd be
rich.
too risky for me. I would just rather like stay in this life. But if I had to choose whether to like kill them or convince them to trade, I would say convince them to trade. I think I'm a lot more powerful with my words than I am like
I
trying
would
to hurt
somehow
someone.
try to convince him to be like, hey man, we're both reasonable. You mind giving me like some money?
You know
Myself came from a different dimension. I'm like, I'm same you, but like I don't have money. I'd be like, bro, here.
You know what? That's a
In
good
that
point.
dimension, Logan Paul is actually on the money, so it wouldn't be worth anything.
Well,
here.
Logan Paul's dead in my universe, or in my
In
dimension.
the other universe, he doesn't exist.
Oh man, what a universe that is.
What a universe!
I'm trying to go
That
there. I
one's
don't.
already winning.
Just let me live with you, man.
We could live in harmony, man.
Just like, dude, like
we'll
we'll swap. Like I'll just live with you.
we'll just be twins. We'll just say we're
Oh
twins.
my god! Imagine saying that. Like I'm your lost
You
twin.
would be doppelgangers.
I'll change my name to
You
William.
would legitimately be doppelgangers.
I'll change my name to William.
Do you think that you have a doppelganger?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
I think I do. I bet there's someone out there that kind of looks like me.
That'd be so weird.
It would be really. Would you hang out with your
Oh
doppelganger?
hell yeah!
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so cool. I'd be
For
trying to
sure.
like. I'd try to get like people to like think it's me, and I'll be like, hey, beat the shit out of that person. No kidding. I'd be like, if anything, I'd be like, hey, can you like put it in their ear?
Wait, what?
What?
Like the
Yeah, Wet Willie.
yeah.
But like, why?
I don't know.
I love how
Yeah,
that's...
dude, if I'm with if he's like me,
You are strange.
well, I guess he's like he looks like me. He's not.
He looks like you.
me.
He's not like
Okay.
you. He's your
I'll
doppelganger.
talk to him for like 5 minutes and see if I like him.
Okay,
I'll take a picture of him.
interesting. Well, I bet you could find your doppelganger online if you look hard enough. There's a
People that look
lot
like
of
me.
people out
Enter.
Hey, you just type in. You know, there's like something on Google. You can look at like similar images if you upload a picture of yourself.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's weird. It's kind of cool.
It's kind of scary.
it is very
Like,
scary, but
analyzes
it's
your
possible.
face.
It's scary.
All right. Last on the podcast agenda today is a question that I didn't think about. I saw from a YouTube video. So shout out to that person.
think it's
I forgot the name. That's like Thariah. It was that one girl I was telling you about.
Oh, yeah, you were
great
talking
stuff.
about
And she was asking people, what is the kindest thing that someone has done for you? Does anybody want to go first, or would you like me to start the conversation? Rachel touched her nose.
I'm go you.
Nose,
I'm gonna start the conversation.
nose goes.
All right.
Sun goes.
I'm not gonna lie. It might have been recently.
Oh, was it?
It was my birthday, and like it happened to be Daniel and his girlfriend.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
Oh.
they got me a little
I was
gift
thinking of his
for my
brother.
birthday,
Mm-mm.
and I was like, what is this? And I was like, I opened it up, and it has the backstory. Like it was like a month before.
Yeah, I don't know what I just know that you and your uncle had it, or gave it to you.
It was me, him, and his girlfriend were hanging out a month before, and I was telling him this random story about how me and my uncle, when I was like 4 years old, used to play goldfish with these. Jackie Chan used to have a cartoon, so Carl's Jr. in kids' meals would sell these Jackie Chan cartoon goldfish card packs. So me and my uncle used to play goldfish with these cards all the time. It was like a memory I remember all the freaking time. So I remember telling him about this, and then like just went on, and then so I opened the little gift, and it's like spot on the same exact cards that I used to play with my uncle when I was a kid, and like I never thought I was gonna see those again in my life, and like I flipped out, like I got a little emotional, cause like I wasn't expecting to see those again in my lifetime, and like my uncle is older and he's like going through some shit, so like it was cool, like that was fucking kind, like that was cool, and I'm like I keep those in my car now.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Aw, that's cool.
man. Don't get it broken into.
I know, right?
Imagine someone goes.
So
into
don't break
that.
into my car, please, like, or just don't take those.
Or just take those.
Chris
yeah.
doesn't have a
Take
car.
those. I don't have a
take
car.
those.
I drive a Lambo.
Its license plate is
I-
not
I drive a
6'3".
Yeah, so that's my story.
My president is orange and my Lambo's blue.
The president is orange.
Anyone else want to talk about the kindest
Um,
thing someone's done for them?
Go for it.
Mine would probably be when you guys did that surprise party for me. They tried to throw a surprise party for me, but they made it extremely obvious what they were doing.
What do you mean?
Hey man.
Huh?
What do
Just
you
the way
mean?
they like pan out. They're like, "Hey, what are you doing this night?" I'm like, I don't know. I'm not doing nothing. What do you want to do? They're like, dude, we might have something. I'm like, oh, okay. And like it was like him and my girlfriend both like
Don't
texting
be
me about it.
suspicious, guys.
And then they're like,
suspicious.
and I'm just
Don't
like,
be suspicious.
and in my head I was like,
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
it can't be for my
suspicious.
birthday. It's like a week because it was like 9 days before my actual birthday, like my 21st birthday. I was like, I'm like, no, it's stupid. Why would they do something like 9 days before? And then I was like, all right. I was like, what are they doing? I was like, oh, they're probably gonna like ditch me somewhere because like me, Chris, and our friend Brian, fuck Brian,
Fuck Brian.
have this thing that we all talked about to where if we can leave someone, we will.
We will.
Like if they get out of the car and the other two of us are in, we good? Oh, okay.
Don't worry about me.
If,
I'll worry about you.
The other two are in the car, we could ditch them. So I'm like, maybe they can try to ditch me. I was really overthinking. And then like that night, everyone was like, "Hey, we're going to Adrian's," and she looks all nice. She's dressed up all nice. I'm like, what are we doing? I'm like, oh, it is because like she was texting Adriana the whole time, like hiding it from me. I'm like, we're almost there. Like we're coming. I'm just like,
That's my ex.
and I was like, I wonder what's gonna be inside. I was actually extremely surprised that Kevin was there. Kevin wasn't there. No, Kevin was there.
Yeah, Kevin was there.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, he was.
Hi, Kevin.
Hi, Kevin. Bro, that was weird. And I was like, oh, cool. Like it was the nicest thing, but like I was like, I got work at 8 a.m. and then I had to spend like the next few hours like trying to wrestle to get out of work.
He didn't call off work the next day because he was drinking.
Oh no, I told him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Never
Oh,
mind.
My old job,
that's
my
fine.
old manager was cool.
All right.
Shout out David and
Hey,
David.
Go
That's what's
David.
up, David. How about you, Rach? Let's hear the story.
Mine, I think I mean, it might be a little biased because it's through my family, but, it's one of my grandpa's friends. He's practically, like, the only other person that's kind of into the same activities as me. So for Christmas, without me really knowing, this was the first year I actually wasn't living with my parents. So I came home for Christmas, and all I asked for Christmas from my grandpa, because he likes to like do hands-on stuff and like work on stuff, and I would ride my bike to the grocery store, but my basket like wasn't big enough for my groceries, so I asked him to make like a back one for me so I can have like two little baskets, and he like customized it and like put my name on it. It's kind of embarrassing, but it was cute at the same time. So anyways, like Christmas comes along, and like I see my bike outside, and I see he put like the little basket with like its little hookup in the back, and I was like, "Oh, how cute, like this and that." And then after all my younger cousins open up their gifts, my grandpa comes over and he was like, "Oh, Rachel, like time to go get your gift." And I was like, "Oh yeah, like I see it, like it's awesome, thank you." And it like matches the orange color of like my bike because I have an orange beach cruiser, so it like matches and everything, and it's super cute. And he was like, "Oh no, there's something else in the garage," and I was like. Well, and then like everyone started following me for some reason, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? So I walk out into the garage, and there's like a big like sheet up, and I don't even like pull it down. I just like walk behind it. And I just immediately start crying, and then like my family has no idea what's going on, so my grandpa just pulls down the sheet, and it's like a whole gear of scuba stuff. And like
Oh, yeah.
I wasn't expecting it at all, and that was like when I was kind of like first starting out, and I don't know, that was kind of like the first time I kind of got reassurance from my family, like supporting me in my dreams and like what I was doing, and like just like the kindness out of like someone else's heart. Like the guy, like he just knew my grandpa, and just because my grandpa like told him that I was like into scuba diving and stuff, he was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know anyone else that's into scuba stuff. Like here's all my stuff. I have like so much extra stuff, so just like here you go." And now like I had like all of that stuff, but it was so emotional. I was crying my eyes out, and it was a really happy moment. And now it's like got me. It's helped me to get to where I am today. So that I think was the nicest thing that anyone has
That's
ever
what's
done
up.
for me. Thanks, Raul.
Raul?
That was his name,
Raul.
Raul.
That's what's up.
I like that name. Road.
Alrighty, guys. Well, I think. Oh, Kyle, actually. wanna
Yeah,
hear
I was gonna
Kyle's.
say, Kyle, don't
Kyle.
you have a story?
Click that mic on. Let's hear that kind of story.
Okay, let me set the stage.
Let's hear it.
It's 2016. Kanye West is in the good graces of people.
What album's out right now, Kyle?
It's Life of Pablo.
I just want you to set it up.
I love Kanye. Anyway, no, my girlfriend, she got me tickets to Kanye for my birthday one year. And so my other buddy and I like go down to the show, and all of a sudden we start seeing actually the car starts like aggressively stopping whenever we let go of the gas. And I look over and there's like smoke coming up, and I'm thinking it's like in the engine, like something crazy, whatever. I'm not thinking like, oh yeah, duh, the brakes. So I get out of the car and the tire is on fire. Like it is currently in flames. And I'm like, what in God's name are we going to do? I took my shirt and just started like trying to like do anything I could to like put the fire out. But then out of nowhere, like a Caltrans emergency vehicle came behind us. He's like, what's up? And like, I'm like, we need water right now. And he just got up. He's like, oh, okay. And then just put it out. I was like, yeah, the entire car would have caught on fire if that guy wasn't like right behind us. Wow. So anyway, so we're like, well, shit. What the hell are we going to do? We had to get it like towed off the freeway. But we're like, okay, well, we spent like the money on the tickets. We should definitely go. And my girlfriend was just getting out of school. And I was like, is there any way? Granted, I think we could have just taken an Uber now that I think about it. But it's okay. This is the point of the story. But no, so she came and picked us up and took us there that night. And so it was a very, very kind thing. On top of the already kind thing that she was doing to get me there.
Shout out.
Double kindness.
Shout out Hannah, man.
Shout out Hannah.
Some kind shit.
You know who else was also nice?
Who was nice?
Nathan.
Man, I let him down.
We need to take
put
this
out an-
moment.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Nathan.
I put on an Instagram post. I don't know if he saw it. that was-
I promised him a shout out. So there you go.
He
Nathan.
deserves this moment right now. I'm gonna give him a whole.
He's the fan that deserves a gold star.
I fucked up, guys. I set up to post a podcast. I thought I had it all good. I went to go hang out with Rachel on Tuesday before the podcast, like we usually do. And apparently it didn't get up right. And we found out last night that the podcast never was uploaded. There's a whole podcast that isn't there right now.
Rachel's episode. Rachel's lost episode.
So
Rachel's forbidden episode.
sorry, Nathan,
It's
for
only
that
on
one.
VHS.
And to all other people who listen to the podcast every Tuesday, who went one Tuesday without a podcast.
So
Unless you're
sorry,
really
Rachel's fan
dedicated
club.
and you saw that the YouTube video was posted, because that was up. Those are the super dedicated fans.
Yeah, someone did their job.
Someone actually did their job,
Someone did their job.
not me. So I'm sorry, and I will do better in the future.
We accept your apology, Chris.
Thank you guys.
I don't.
Thank you guys. All right. So that's going to wrap it up for episode 19 of season 2 of The Other Side of the Pillow. Thank you guys so much for listening. If you made it to this point, please leave us a 5-star rating or a like if you're watching this on YouTube. Share it with your friends and family. And if that's all I got to say besides that, have a great week, you guys. My name is Chris.
Hey guys, it's Rachel.
And I'm Daniel.
All right, guys. Bye.
Thanks for listening. Bye.
I love you.